So, yeah, so just real quick on our group, had yesterday off, bounced back with a good solid day today, had a long cleanup edit from our game the other day against Pine Bluff, and start putting in the game plan for our game against Oklahoma on Thursday. This tournament is a great opportunity to learn a lot about ourselves right now and play three very good quality opponents. Always been a fan of Porter Mosier with what he does on both sides of the ball, and be a great first test, going up against that team with great length, great physicality. Sherfield is a very good point guard, does a great job with the ball, getting them into their offense, and a guy that can really score it from all three levels. So, looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully play well for 3 games.
What was your reaction with Doc joining Porter's staff?
Yeah, I'm excited for him. Doc is a guy that I've been with for a long time, going back to my days at Iowa State, and be good to catch up with him, and also with Clayton Custer, who's on that staff as well. Clayton played for me at Iowa State for a couple of years before he transferred to play for Porter at Loyola, where he led that team to a Final Four. So, really happy for Clayton as well, and it'll be good to catch up with those guys.
What jumps out about Oklahoma? I know some close games, mutual opponent, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yep. What are the challenges that they present?
Yeah, thing that stands out the most is their size, and they're 6'10" at the 4-5 with the Groves brothers, and then 6'7", 6'8" at the 3, and their guards have good size as well. So it's going to be very important to go out and do a good job on the glass. They're going to pose more of a St. John's type length from a length standpoint, a physicality standpoint. So we have to hit first when that ball goes up. And, besides the St. John's game, we've done a pretty solid job, for the most part, but we still, at times, are letting, our opponent hit us first and make first contact. So it's going to be very important in this game. We have to try to limit second chance opportunities and just do a good job. They really do a phenomenal job with their back cutting. They're a great cutting team. Have to try to take away the rim, take away the paint, and force them into a half-court game. Yes, Blaze, he was obviously phenomenal for us in that second half. I just thought everything that he did, he imposed his will, he got every rebound, and did a phenomenal job of spacing the floor. We had a pretty good formula with Sam in the post, and then I thought Blaze was key to losing himself under the backboard with his heels on the baseline. Did a great job circling to the front of the rim, where he was, the benefactor of some really good plays by Griesel in the post. But I thought our cutting was good, but, with Blaze, we need that physical body. And, this tournament, we're going to play 3 high major teams. We're going to have that physicality in the paint. Wilhelm, I thought, gave us really good minutes in that first half as well. Just update on Derek. He continues to be day-to-day with his medical condition. He's getting closer, and hopefully we'll get him back, before too long. But, Blaze has done a great job filling the gap. Derek does a lot of things for this team, and I think we were most exposed in St. John's, where, Derek's our pressure release, and he can flash up, make a play for himself or for others. So we've missed that, but Blaze and Wilhelm have done a really good job of filling that void.
Even when Derek returns, have you found something with Sam there in the post that you can continue to use even when he's back?
Yeah, absolutely. Sam is a guy that we just ran a little misdirection handoff into a post up on the block, and we've done had some possessions over the course of the early part of the season where Sam may back down. And the other thing about it, he's done a great job absorbing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. So when the game slows down, which a lot of times it does, especially in the second half, under 10 minutes to go, we feel good about getting the ball in Sam's hands, not only to score it on the block, but also be a playmaker down there.
Juwan talked about playing in this tournament before. How big can that experience of him, Sam, any of those guys be in a weekend where you've got 3 and 4 days?
Yeah, I think most of our guys have experienced some form of what we will experience this week, whether it is a multi-team event early in the year like this, or playing in a conference tournament at the end of the year where you can play multiple games. And Sam has a lot of experience with that, playing in the championship game the last couple of years at North Dakota State. But Jawan, playing in this event, CJ's played multi-team event. We've got several guys that have done it, and it's different. I mean, especially at this time of the year as teams continue to work their way into top shape and get that conditioning level where it needs to be. You need a deep bench, and we feel good about, a lot of guys have gotten experience for us early in the season, and, we feel good about our group going in, playing a lot of games in a short amount of time.
Hey, with free throws, not just making them, but you guys done a pretty good job getting to the line, and defensively you've been really good at defending without fouling. How critical is that in these types of neutral site games where the free throw line can be a big aspect?
Yeah, it was important. I thought the second half we had great physicality on the defensive end, but we did it without fouling. I believe we had 6 fouls the entire game in 40 minutes, and that is a point of emphasis, that we talk about all the time, is not giving a team free points at the line. On the other end, it was good to see us finally start converting in the second half. I look back at that St. John's game. We missed our first 5, I believe, including a 1-and-1 in that stretch. That should have been a double-digit lead at halftime, and then maybe it's a different outcome, or at least we're fighting for a win as opposed to what happened. Same thing the other night. We missed some early ones that could have pushed that lead up to 12 or 15 or 20 points, and then maybe you don't have that run, that gives the opponent the lead. So, it was good to see. I think we were 12 to 16 in the second half. Need to build on that. We'll continue to work on it and hopefully convert those.
Back to Sam for a second. What's the line between being smart about picking your spots and knowing when to go to the rim and look for your shot, and just being aggressive early, like trying to take control of the game early on? Because he's been pretty patient, I think, with you.
Yeah, I think, Sam, the biggest thing with Greasel, he's so unselfish, and he's always getting into the paint, trying to make the right play. He does, we need him to be aggressive. We do need him to score it. He's a very good finisher once he gets to the paint. But playmaking, that's what Sam's all about. And, what he talked about on his visit, I don't care how many shots I get, I just want to win. I want to make the right plays. And I think for the most part he's done that. It was good to see him. We needed him aggressive in that second half. And, again, he made the right play time and time again. And, very easily could have had double-digit assists in that game had we not missed a couple of those easy ones that he created for his teammates. But, been really pleased with Sam. He has not taken a lot of threes. He continues to work at it in practice, and I'm confident he'll have a game where he makes multiple threes to get his confidence level up, where he'll be off and running. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.